Hey guys, welcome to my Guang video. And it's been a week. I've been pretty sick and I lost my voice till a couple days ago, and I'm recovering pretty well. And now I'm doing an Guang video because there has been increase of Junes out there. Man, there are so many Junes. And Guang is a bot which I think most people have. It's pretty easy to require, and 3 mediums. A lot of people have 3 mediums, unless you're like super new player, like because we had like medium weapon meta most of the time, so it seems like something that a lot of people already have, especially if you're in Champion League. So let's take a look at this robot. I obviously have the Quantum Radar, and my focus with this robot was basically get really close to June while June is in air. With my Quantum Radar and my skill activated. Now I have the Kang Strong, the legendary pilot for the Guang, so I should be doing quite a bit of damage. And in air there aren't much cover, and of course this Guang has incredible amount of damage resistance in air, and even if it gets away, I can kind of run down my cooldown and get that June with my built-in weapon. And while I was running this, I was so surprised how good it was. I'm not saying this is like a meta robot. I'm not saying it's like the best robot out there. Obviously robots like Leech is very overpowered, and so I think what I'm trying to get at is it was surprisingly powerful against June. Having this setup, it was like a direct counter to an June, and if you don't have last stand, it's gone just like that. It's not a bot that can do all like meta bots, but it's an extreme counter to the June, and sometimes that's just enough for like one slot. Maybe it's like because how many Junes there are out there. I think this actually works. Of course, a lot of people have probably underestimated this build, probably including me. But yeah, I was pretty surprised how good it was. And there are a lot of targets, as I said before, a lot of Junes out there. So at the moment, it's also fun because of the built-in weapon. You can brawl with this, and once that guy gets away, you can kind of use that fake Hydra, which is actually stronger than the Hydra, and I think it has better projectile. So even if enemies are hiding in cover, well, it actually gets them somehow. It just kind of curves extremely. It has an extreme curve to it. So if you pay attention to my built-in weapon, you'll definitely know. And the best part about this build is the damage resistance in air, because having that extreme damage resistance when you're actually fighting against June and the June is shooting back, it's like you can actually take all the damage, but you'll definitely win. But one thing that kind of bums me out is the pilot Yang Li. I really think that pilot should have been for this robot. Yeah, if it had, with the legend pilot, if it had like built-in Quantum Radar, man, this bot would be at the next level. Obviously, because this bot is easy to acquire, I think that would actually be a little bit of indirect nerf to like the stealth bots. But still, I mean, it would still be pretty fun. But still, having the Quantum Radar and damage resistance during airtime isn't too bad. As you can see, I can face invader, kind of move away, let my teammates engage and kind of support. And if I can't against Junes, I'll definitely engage. But to the June on the left, I'm running down my cooldown, so I wasn't able to engage there. I did kind of wanted to save my Quantum Radar for my next flight, because the attack is best when I'm using the ability, having that damage resistance. It's crazy because as as I attack, as I engage in air with quantum radar on Aojun, the Aojun doesn't run away. It like actually gets closer to me, which is a good deal because obviously the Scourge becomes stronger as that guy gets closer to me. So I guess I kind of, watching this footage again, I kind of regret this part because I kind of should have moved away. I probably shouldn't have contested for this beacon. Maybe have a little bit more fun if there was any Aojun, but that was my first spot, so maybe it was a good move to just kind of get out of that bot, jump into a fresh bot, and hopefully make a move towards a beacon. But it seems like two of enemy players are actually down, so the game isn't too bad at the moment. And on this Guang, I don't have the legendary pilot on this one. Igniter is definitely stronger against Titans because of that 5-second reload. The Scourge has 5 seconds reload, however it has lock on time, so actually, and I think at 350 this deals more damage. However, strictly countering Aojuns, I definitely like Scourge. If you have a great aim, if you can aim at fast moving Aojuns, this would still be great, but for me, I like the Scourge one better. Now this game is basically about to wrap up. Not much strategy at the end because it looks like we're definitely winning. They still have 4 guys, but I think, yeah, that's an Aojun, but I kind of wish that that guy came over to my side and we engaged, because I'm like direct counter to that guy, but that guy didn't. So just hanging here to get this beacon to wrap up the game. So I'm kind of curious what you guys use to counter the Aojun. Definitely, I think one of the best Aojun counter is another Aojun with a Yang Li, but I mean that's what everyone does. So I mean, well, not everyone, most like Champion League competitive players, because they mostly like to run strongest setup. Before nerfing the Ares, we didn't have this many Aojuns, because yeah, Ares with quantum radar would just wipe out every Aojuns out there. So, but having phase shift out and Ares being nerfed, obviously, I guess that was an indirect buff to the Aojun. So Aojun has been meta bot for so long, which is pretty crazy. I kind of wish that I upgraded another Aojun. Aojun is definitely a fun bot, and I understand why a lot of people run it. I think if you run multiple, I definitely understand, because it definitely performs superb. And yeah, that was 2.2 million damage, 3 beacons, 9 kills in Dead City. And let's move on to the second game. You guys shouldn't get as many Yamantau maps, because while I was recording this, I've been getting Yamantau like straight 4 times, no joke. I've had to deal with Yamantau like for a couple, I think like an hour and a half or something. So, and then I got Springfield, and then I played that, and I got spawn raided, and then the next game I get Yamantau again. So I thought there was like a bug with just getting Yamantau after Yamantau, and I asked people, and they said nope, just you. So I've been and people kind of, I think a lot of people just leave the game, and what happens is the game already started and I'm in the game, so it's also a bummer. But yeah, this game was kind of fun, so I kind of wanted to put this game in, even though I had insane amount of Yamantau on this day. With double jump and being able to cover so much area, the Raven is also a great bot in this map. I can basically, if I have my double jump, I can basically swing to the other to the one side, one bridge to the other bridge, and I can, from most places, I can reach the center beacon. So even if I'm playing against Aojun, I have my phase shift and double jump. I'm not missing that much. Obviously, I still think the Aojun is a little bit more powerful, definitely more powerful than this because of the stealth, but still this has its ambush dagger. So with the cryo weapons, I walked all the way here, definitely fooled around. This area's already triggered its ability, and I'm kind of reloading my rockets and kind of looking around, and just kind of hoping that they lose my attention and engage with someone else, and this was too dangerous, so I'm kind of running away. Hopefully run away, but using the double jump, but one jump kind of went away. I don't know what just happened. I think that happens sometimes, and I think that happens when there's like a little bump and I get kind of stuck. So I lost a lot of HP here, kind of fooling around, but I did kill a couple of guys on the way, so I'm trying to kill this phantom now. And phantoms are super tanky. That's why I run, when I run on my account, I actually run the Calamity Aojun, because how tanky phantoms are, and I kind of use that to just not miss any shots on them, so I can kind of wear them down faster. Phantoms are also super tanky too. It's like having two menders in one little tiny body. But yeah, and I have my double jump now. I have my Titan gauge charged up, but I normally don't try to use the Titan when I'm trying to showcase like a build, because I don't want to make, because Titans do so much damage that it kind of looks deceiving. If my damage is like super jacked up running shoots, but then it was most of the damage was from like Ao Ming or something. That would be kind of funny, but yeah, shoots is too OP, guys. It needs nerf. Anyways, this Aojun is looking at me. I'm actually using my jump regardless, because I have like such a small pool of health, and I have Wonder Worker on here. So when I jump, every time I jump, it actually heals. So that's why I'm jumping everywhere. I was actually trying to get this bulwark, possibly steal that kill, but I wasn't able to. I was gonna actually get this guy, but this guy actually had his ability back, and the hiding. Yeah, this guy already had great angle on me. On Yamantau, normally people actually don't start out with Aojuns, maybe one or two. Most people seem to run the Phantom, and they kind of save their Aojun for mid game when there are more Titans and stuff. So that's why I actually picked Guang at this point of the game instead of the beginning. So now I see more Aojuns now. I'm using Quantum Radar, target that guy. Also have Guidance Operator, so my target auto whatever, what's it called, target lock or whatever, actually happens faster. That Aojun was toasted by my Scourge, and yeah, this thing is pretty brutal against Aojuns, and the cooldown is coming back. 5 4 3 2 1, and I should see like another Aojuns. I think that was another Aojun on the right in front. And I use my ability anyways because I have my built-in Hydra thing, so it's still getting that guy. I don't think I get the kill, but yeah, that guy, I think he has Repair Kit as his active module, because he's in flight now, and I think I kill him later, but he had quite a bit of HP. Actually, I think I kill him now. I think, yeah, then that might be another guy. Yeah, I killed him now, and yeah, it's probably that guy. And my Quantum Radar is running on cooldown. I still have my ability. At this point, enemies definitely are spawning at that bridge, and kind of hesitating to come into the center beacon. Probably because we are all up here, and also because their beacon gauge is really low and they have to make a stupid move, which they know it's not gonna work, but because it's so far into the game, and we had 3 beacons for so long. And this Ao Ming is toasted as well. This kid is engaging onto me, but yeah, I lost my last stand and I died, but it wasn't too bad. I countered a couple Ao Juns out there, and using another Ao Guang, and using the igniter version of it. Again, the igniters are definitely stronger against the Titans, so that's why I picked this at the end of the game. Hopefully I can get this guy with some splash. Yes, yes, yes. Of course he has phase shift. I'm gonna go closer to him, and yes, there was another Ao Jun, and yes, I had my quantum radar, but the fire rate on the igniter is quite slow, and fast moving bots like Ao Jun, I think obviously it's pretty clear that Scourge is a better weapon against these bots, and Phantom as well. If you're having trouble with the Phantom, I seem to be pretty successful countering Phantoms with Scourge, Calamity, and Spark. Now the game should be over. Yes, it's over. Another great win, and let's check out the score. I don't think I did that much because I was just focusing on an Ao Jun, and I had a great teammate. I had a Dio teammate, so which wasn't too bad. So thank you to the Dio, and thank you guys for watching. If you liked the video, give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe for more. See you guys.